Hi, my name's James Rees, and this is my first vlog. And the first thing I want to tackle is a show that we had happen. I wanted to vlog this as we were doing it, but it was just logistically really difficult. The show was Table to Table. It was an exhibit to help feed Venezuelans by making images by local artists, made images related to food. And we also had this event, this exhibit on in a cafe, and actually two cafes that are joined by the same owner. And we sold food, people came and ate food, and that ended up going from our table to their table in Venezuela. The event was hugely successful. I'll share some video, still images that were taken of the event. We had over 20 artists that donated 100% of their sales from their artwork, and we sold all but 6, which was many of these artists had more than one work. The venue, Gurus in Provo and Enlightened Cafe, donated 60% of all sales that evening during the event, and cut us a really large check that is going to help us to send the food to Venezuela. We also had the option for people to drop off food. We had about 5 or 6 bins of food donated that we actually requested specific things, medical supplies, and foodstuffs that we could send to Venezuela. So the idea came about when I was at a wedding reception with 2 museum friends, and we started discussing. And I had this idea. Emily has put on exhibits that have benefited people in our community, and I thought she'd be ideal to kind of brainstorm and work with to create an opportunity for people to serve the people of Venezuela by buying artwork and eating food. And I like the parallelism of people eating food here in the States, and it providing food for the tables of people in Venezuela. The situation in Venezuela is really dire. My wife is Venezuelan, and we hear firsthand reports from her family and extended people and friends. And while it's true we cannot make a huge impact, we can make a difference in the lives of a few people. The event ended up netting over $5,200, and that is excluding the food donations, which are still coming in. And our garage right now, and I'll show you a picture of that later, is a sorting area and is full of bins. We have about 17 bins full of food. In the past, we've done this 5 other times. We've sent 2 tons of food so far to Venezuela, and it goes directly to the homes of these people that we find that have dire need, people with small children, older people, people that are alone and have a really tough time getting out and waiting in those huge lines for food. And I think it was a hugely successful event, and more importantly, it was something that had a simplicity and beauty of the parallel of people eating and buying images of food and feeding others.